get set to do battle with the Los Angeles Rams. Strap in. This will be a good one. 2-1 loss teams getting together as they're underway on EA Sports.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. Oh my God.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Look at this bullshit. Oh Lord. Oh, I think that. This nigga's foot was in the mud. I couldn't even move.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And that was a good run. This was only one of 9 guys to go over 1,000 yards in 2017. And I think you can't let him run wild here.
What do you think, 100 yards, the measuring stick?
Always. That is the threshold. You want to keep him under that if you want to play good defense.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Oh, and after the sack, he's still down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. 3 and out, a real danger here in the return drive as they come up on the 3rd and 12.
Look at this in the backfield, just standing there.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro free safety, Earl Thomas. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. They were ball hawks last week. They had a trio of interceptions on defense. In the first drive, they pick up right where they left off.
They're creating quite a reputation for themselves, aren't they? And sometimes what happens is, when they know that the defense can take the ball away, as they saw the previous week, now you try too hard to not let them take it away, and you force yourself into errors. They've intimidated them, in a sense, and gotten the ball from them.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Now Wilson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass on that
last play. Y'all niggas is playing this shit this year, boys.
On 3rd down.
This shit is retarded, man.
Flushed out right. Now he'll go deep down the middle. And this is caught inside the 5. And they do stop him, but he takes it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Win. Hello. What happened to you? In my beers.
Penny will try to punch it in. And this will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard
you drinking again? Drinking beers and shit?
Oh, no time. I might just cancel that.
The scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
Well, yeah. I didn't know he was,
no gain that time,
he was on the train already.
3rd and goal. On 3rd and goal, Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. So pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys are good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope. The good things are
higher up.
You want to lead? Past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
You taking you?
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you
at the moment?
Next drive, or no,
Please get back.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Throwing is Mannion. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Now on first down, he'll drop the throw. He's letting it fly for Cooks. It's caught inside the 25. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A gain of 39 that time.
Nigga, I'm in the kitchen fucking scraping my plate in the garbage.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 23. On first down, it's Gurley. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I'm ready, bro.
We keep talking about the impact that hybrid players have had on the NFL. Those guys who can do multiple things. I think Cam Chancellor fits that perfectly. Is he a safety? Is he a linebacker? He's a football player.
And they love him in Seattle. He's been there ever since he came in the league in 2010. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Mannion now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Gurley. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
All runners count on their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There was absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that play.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley.
Really playing now. Really.
Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
They got a lot of time. Whoa, what the fuck?
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Gurley. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch that?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Back live now to begin the 2nd quarter with Charles Davis. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him in the middle. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. This stadium once registered as the loudest roar ever recorded, and you can hear it now. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Dancing to his left. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now 4th down.
In my mind, you've got to hand it to this defense. They were able to tighten up near the goal line. If they get away with only giving 3 points in this situation, that's a win in my book.
Clean as a dream.
And Zerline's kick is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
They got me feeling bad. Oh, we got this. Oh, my God, bro. I had y'all niggas yesterday and the day before. I had no answer. Not today. Y'all niggas ready to roll out like y'all fucking Transformers and shit.
Breakout that just because you're hurt, you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the three-point kicker. Exactly.
Of course, you're dealing with the people who make you red.
Contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
So bad. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
They'll try and start the drive early. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. The tackle made by K.J. Wright. Well, a well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job by the linebacker. Maybe the quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have audibled there.
Yeah, he needed to be in a different play because that one just meshed perfectly for the defense. All the gaps were filled, except for the one the offense really wanted to run through, and that was filled by a big man wanting to make a tackle.
And he made a great tackle. Robert Woods, past the 20. Touchdown, LA! Robert Woods, his second touchdown.
Y'all niggas seeing the same game I'm seeing.
Strike quickly here for 6 points. As a former DB,
how did I juke backwards if I just juke the right way and the game teleporting me 2 steps back?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, football, don't give him a chance.
Break a tackle and he takes 10 hours to get off the tackle.
Side of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Then forcing his way through there to drop him for a loss of a good 10 yards. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
Wasn't.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson.
Hear you lie about me like that.
And this one caught by Des Bryant. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 40. 23 yards on the play.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Now it's Wilson. He sets to fire deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he will score.
Yes, we advancing to week 1 at 3 p.m. fellas. Trades and shit, do all y'all trades and all that kind of thing. Get out the way, get out the way, get out the way.
Out to kick is Janikowski.
Plug it out, plug it in.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And the Rams getting set to go now. Try and start this drive in the air. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Well, I do.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Looking deep downfield. And this is going to be intercepted.
Most tickets you did as well.
Maxwell. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football.
Get your money up and not the money up.
So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand. You come your way with the interception.
The first carry for the converted wideout, J.D. McKissick. And he'll get 2, maybe 3, up near the 37.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here. 2 in the first half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in.
That's how you play in the league game?
And turning into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing because the reactions of those guys back on the back 7, phenomenal.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
I used to eat EBT sandwich.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back to CenturyLink Field after this.
That's a fumble.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. So a nice job to break the one
It's supposed to be a
tackle
fumble.
without much daylight
Like
after
Martin's
that
done.
as he's brought down. They got 2
Like
of the 3 they
threw
needed
the
there.
ball
Leaves them
backwards.
with 3rd and just a yard. They'll try
This is what I don't like. Why is my whole line congested?
have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of
Yeah,
downs.
I give him this one. He's good for that.
Now a handoff for Gurley. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
They'll drop the throw. And incomplete here on 3rd down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to put it away. Back deep, the dangerous Tyler Lockett. He's going to field this at the 4. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
You're throwing them headphones. Tired of your ass.
A carry now for McKissick. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. Nickel Roby brings him down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
They go play action with Wilson. He's going to air this out for Baldwin. And that's caught inside the 30. All the way in, touchdown Seattle. Doug Baldwin.
The spiders do not prevent a quarterback from running out.
And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moment moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Trash. That was never close.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Bro, you ain't even have to play.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Going up top for Kupp. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. He was looking for Cooper Kupp there, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll throw now on the final play. Fighting through pressure.
You're my man. Run the fucking
Now he's going
ball.
to send this one deep right side. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. So we're at halftime here in downtown Seattle with the Seahawks out in front. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. We have not seen much on offense from either side these last few drives. It has been a struggle.
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out,
All you do is hike the ball, pass it to your fucking running back.
How many things do we do?
Don't mean that when I'm
certain
in my
times,
bitch.
what are our tendencies?
And what was the excuse? If he open, go do it, right?
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
Out of bounds. He was running, stopping the clock.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Charles, when plays like that work, it's a thing to behold, but sometimes we see why they're very deep in the playbook.
And how many times have we been in practice and had all the other guys chirping about, you know, this little quarterback in high school, I can do this, until it becomes a game situation. Not quite the same in many cases.
Tackle made there by Frank Clark.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing, but with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
And now running right through it. And he's brought
Michael
down.
Vick just threw the ball like a
Nice carry
fucking
there,
English.
15 yards.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. There's one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Switch it up here and look to throw. It's caught left side by Cooks. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Mannion now just 6 of 15 through the air. Not good.
He's out here.
First and 10 here.
He's here. All these sisters, they could come here.
They'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. A gain of 3, second down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you get ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and all the things of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
It's really easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given a little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
That was really interesting.
Empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Trying to shake off the interception.
Where the fucking line going?
Buying time to his left. Outside here to Bryant. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Well, he got a bitch.
Pick up there at 22.
Yo, Des Bryant showing up for me, City. That boy's showing up a couple times out here for me.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Gets around him. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
You want a trophy?
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
The big over here slapping the whole fucking team.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he is.
Des Bryant. Let's go. Throw up them X, Des. You home, my nigga. Son, Des Bryant is in his home.
Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind. Because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Leopard! No, check, Patriot!
Time to establish the run game here. Gurley. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Just a yard in the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question, Robert Woods, touchdown LA! Robert Woods, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Rams are able to draw a bit closer.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
All right, now, look at 56. Look at it.
He'll drop to throw. And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And the 2 points, now they're back down to a 1-score deficit. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Tempo.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good gain. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down. Play action. It's Wilson. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Dominic Easley with a big-time sack on 3rd down. And it'll be a loss of 7. Here's John Ryan now as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. This will be taken at the 10. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here with the first and 10. Now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught.
Still there?
So from Seahawks territory now, it's first and 10 at the 43.
No, check, Patriot.
Gurley. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
It's not something that we see every game now. Todd Gurley held below 50 yards, and we are in the fourth quarter. Got to give a lot of credit. They've done a nice job of bottling him up.
They absolutely have. And a lot of times he can still find holes, but there haven't been the holes there. The offensive line hasn't created much space. They'll look to throw. Going up top for Kupp. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Detroit! Gone!
They're going to look to throw. Gurley's got the first down and then some. And he comes back with one complete. It'll be a gain of 16 and give him a first down as well. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. You gave the stat early on that he's one of just 9 guys to go over 1,000 yards last year, and then you said they needed to bottle him up for under 100 yards. He's way under 100 yards.
He's had virtually no success.
And he's going to be taken down, back around the 35-yard line.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect him. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's letting it fly for Cooks. So they took a shot there on third down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So another long try for 3 and another kick that comes up lacking.
Yeah, this isn't going to do any wonders for his field goal percentage, but you have to figure as a head coach that when you send a guy out there to try and kick from that distance, it's a 50-50 proposition at best.
They'll run yardage back in the 40. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give them the yardage. Use your timeout in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Aqib Talib. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed and showing him things different than what he expected for the second week in a row?
He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Frank Clark in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good pickup there, a 22. Mannion now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
Watch him now, Barney. Barney, look at 56. Look at 56.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. 20. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there. They didn't get a completed pass downfield, but they came off of a momentum play. Big-time gain on the previous snap. Came right back and threw one deep, hoping to catch them on their heels.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at about the 43. It's a pickup of 3, and we have now arrived at the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. And that is incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free. He has had a great game defensively. He's been east-west, north-south, everywhere.
Yeah, and I love how you described that, because to be a great defender, you have to be able to move up and back, sideline to sideline.
Definitely
He's been
fantastic.
Reminds me of a young Charles Davis when he was playing that.
Absolutely. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 8-yard line. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Rolling to his left. Defensively, that's Earl Thomas, the all-pro safety, knocking it free. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
It's a pickup of 3, but still little work to do on 3rd and goal. This stadium once registered as the loudest roar ever recorded, and you can hear them now. 3rd and goal.
Detroit! Detroit!
He'll look to throw. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Brandon Cooks, his first touchdown on the year. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. It'll be a gain of 16 for number 16. Well, that's a good first step, but several steps still to go.
They still have time for the possible game-winning field goal. Time for them to be quick and hurry at the same time.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. It's a big play there for Seattle. 55 yards. Well, I guess at the very least, they got the tackle from keeping him out of the end zone.
Yeah, you're looking for that silver lining, aren't you? But guess what? Everything changes now after that big play. They've got a chance to strike.
A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. And they will take a knee and set up what would be a potential game-winning field goal try. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So now this thing's coming down to the big left leg of Sebastian Janikowski. And a timeout comes in. The whistle's blow with 3 seconds remaining. So now this thing's coming down to the big left leg of Sebastian Janikowski. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And he missed it. It's no good. And that changes everything here in OT. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. Set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Mannion. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. 2 straight incompletions. Now the pressure's really on. Last thing you want here to start overtime, a 3 and out.
And I know that a few years ago when they changed the rules about overtime, it may have changed a little bit about how you go about things. But bottom line is, when you have the football, you never want to give it up. You want to make sure you get points on the board at a minimum and put pressure on the other team. This is a huge 3rd down call coming up.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Detroit!
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. Woods, the intended receiver. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. If you throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. 2nd and 10 now, Wilson. He's to the 10. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And down to the 7-yard line. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. The Seahawks on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So a jump there defensively.
It's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
And that last penalty makes this 3rd down play a little more interesting. 3rd and 5. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. Touchdown. They needed overtime to get
Let's go, Des Bryant, for the W. Des Bryant.
My nigga sound hungry. bombing. Go to the doctor. You got your other issues, so you gotta see what's up with that. You heard me?